Alright, that's enough out of you. What's up, everybody? John here, Jedi Man 114 back. I've got a full review of, or actually not a full review, this is more of a first impressions video of the HTC One. I've got it in the HTC Double Dip Flip case right now. This is an accessory made directly by HTC. Separate video coming on this, as well as the standard Double Dip case. But here's the one. I just got it yesterday. Thanks to the folks at the AT&T store here in town who sold me this phone. Had to special order it and everything. The phone itself, $199.99 on a 2-year agreement, $599 outright. It's HTC's flagship for this year. Looks like it's going to be about the whole year. Still got to wait and see. And the direct competitor to the Samsung Galaxy S4. That's out now on most carriers except for Verizon. I have had the Galaxy S4 as well for about a week, but I don't have it on me right now, so I can't show it to you. So my initial impressions of the phone just after 24 hours use is that, it's a great phone. The display, we're going to go through the specs a little bit. We got a 1.7 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 600 processor, 4.7-inch 1080p display, 468 pixels per inch, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, boom sound, HTC 4-megapixel ultra-pixel camera on the back, 2.1 megapixel front-facing wide-angle camera, also with 1080p video capture, Bluetooth 4.0, DLNA, NFC, all that good stuff, micro SIM card, HTC Sense 5 on this baby with Android 4.1. Well, since I'm an idiot, I forgot to turn off the screen timeout, so I'll do that real quick. Screen timeout, sleep. We'll go 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll see how that works. So anyway, like I said, it's a great phone. The build quality of this phone is exceptional, just to say the least. I've got the iPhone 5 here. This is my iPhone 5, so I've got a skin, D-brand skin on the side, which is, what's it supposed to be? Carbon fiber. I had one on the back, but my case that I used on this discolored it, so I had to take that off. So, both of these phones are made out of aluminum. The HTC One, just like the iPhone 5, has this chamfered edge around it, which is extremely not durable, is the best word I can come up with it. I just got this phone yesterday. I did not do this, but I have this, and it's probably going to be impossible to see in this camera. I don't know if it's going to focus on it or not. Let's try to focus in on that. Yeah, there you go. It's got this nick on the bottom, and this, when I rub my finger across it, I can feel it like cutting my finger. Like it's pretty bad. It's also got a nick on the front right here, and various scratches on the chamfered edges. So that's kind of disappointing to see, with a brand new phone. Like, I did not do that. AT&T, I just got off the phone with them not too long ago. They're going to swap this out for me, so good on them. So, we'll talk about the screen a little bit. At 1080p resolution, 468 pixels per inch, you take this thing out of the box and you're like, wow, this is remarkable. The thing about it is, since I haven't had it very long, I had the Droid DNA for about a month, and that also had the 1080p screen. But I still haven't come to the personal conclusion where is it worth to buy a phone like this with a 1080p resolution as opposed to, a phone with a 720p screen like the Galaxy S3 here, which turn the brightness down on that. The Galaxy S3 here, or another phone with a 720p screen, the Motorola Droid Razr HD. This also has a 4.7-inch display. Galaxy S3 has a 4.8. But it certainly is nice. It looks, like I said, just looks phenomenal. I mean, no matter what you're doing, we'll go to a web page real quick, and the standard browser. Okay, so here's the Pocket Now webpage loaded. Sorry, I got a phone call right there, but with the magic of video editing, hopefully you won't be able to notice. So here's the Pocket Now webpage, and pinch to zoom, you know, super fast. I mean, absolutely just incredibly fast. So with a screen like this, you get a lot of content on the screen, and you get a lot of, you know, but the text is pretty small. It's pretty difficult to read at this angle. Put in landscape mode and zoom in, and it looks just insanely good. I mean, you can't beat the fact that the 1080p screens are just so nice, but it's just at the price point you have to pay for one of these. Is it worth it to get this over a phone with a 720p screen like the HTC First, which runs stock Android? I don't know, and that's for you to decide. I'll probably mention more of that in the full review. This is just a first impressions video. But, so I'll go into messaging because I want to talk about something, and let me take the phone away for a second while I set up a new message. Okay, this is the HTC Sense 5 keyboard. This thing is amazing. I've been using the stock Android keyboard on all my Android phones. I don't care which Android phone I get, the Razer, the Galaxy S3, Droid DNA. It doesn't matter. I've always used the stock Android keyboard because I love it. This is the first phone I do not use the stock Android keyboard. The Sense 5 keyboard is amazing. And it's hard to type over the camera, so give me a second. The lazy sheep dog. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, but I was misspelling everything, and it auto-corrected. Just the autocorrect on this keyboard is just, it's great. In landscape mode, you got 4.7 inch, you know, plenty of room to type quickly. And so this is the first keyboard I've ever used besides the stock Android keyboard that I really liked. I don't like swipe. I don't really like SwiftKey. I know all Android lovers have, like, at least all the Android hardcore users love SwiftKey. I do not like SwiftKey. So onto the software. We got Sense 5 on here, which so far I like pretty well. I don't like this clock widget in the app drawer. I think it's kind of useless, and I wish I could fit a 5x5 grid like I can on Nova Launcher. See, I got 5x5 grid. I wish I could do that on here, but it's not something, you know, that's giving me like a heart attack or anything like that. It's really not a big deal. And also I wish it had a physical battery percentage indicator, but, you know, other than that, not a big deal. So here's the app drawer. You get all your standard apps. You get TV, which is a very useful app. The power button has a IR blaster in it, so, you know, you can control your TV with it. I think that's a cool feature. I wish the Galaxy S4 also has an IR blaster. Both apps compare. I wish I had the Galaxy S4 so I could show you. But both apps comparatively are pretty good. I think I like the HTC one a little bit better. It's a little easier to set up. So, what else are we going to talk about? The widgets in Sense 5 are good. Here's the new weather clock. I like the older one better, but that's just me. I'll show you real quick. And you still long press on the home screen to get the widget drawer, which is completely different from pretty much every other Android skin and version of Android, but that's okay. Current location. So here's that. I like that better. I think that looks really cool, but you can also fit more stuff with this regular one up here, like the news and weather widget. Big deal for me is that this phone actually comes with a news and weather widget. The Galaxy S3 does not. So, and the Galaxy S4, as far as I know, doesn't have that app either, and I really like that app. That's a big app. One thing's Blink Feed. I don't use this much. I have it set up for stuff, but I realize that the little memes that people post on Facebook of like half-naked women all the time, like stuff you used to like when you were a kid, and now they just post crap. There's a lot of that on Blink Feed because of the Facebook. I could turn the Facebook off, but I still like to see regular status updates. It's got news. It's a lot like Flipboard, if you've ever used Flipboard, or a Pulse. But those are the two things. So, so far my impressions are pretty good. I'll come back with a full review. I'm going to do a comparison video between the iPhone 5 here and the Galaxy S3. And I'll see, what I think about it after the course of using it for a few more days. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You can subscribe to me, JediMan114. Please subscribe. Please hit a like if you like this video. And, heck, even if you didn't like it, please just hit like because, you don't have anything better to do. Leave a comment down below, and follow me on Twitter at JediMan114. I don't tweet much because I don't have that many followers, but, that could change. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.